Today I'm going to take you on a neighborhood tour of the popular Torino neighborhood located in the northern section of Port St Lucie, Florida. This is located just on the east side of I-95, on the west side of the Florida Turnpike, south of Midway Road, which is the cutoff between Port St Lucie and Fort Pierce, and it's located just on the north side of the St. Lucie West development. And hope you enjoyed today's video. We're going to do a driving tour around Torino. We're going to talk about what's going on in the area, what activities are there for parents, children's. We're going to drive through the shopping area where all the restaurants, all the medical buildings, medical offices, medical space, everything else that you need to know if you're considering moving to this area of Port St Lucie, Florida. And I have a new addition to make this video more fun. Check out the new Insta360 camera. Anyways, my name is David Rogers. If you're looking to move here to Port St Lucie, Florida, regardless if it's new construction or resale homes, I encourage you to call me, text me, shoot me an email anytime. Now let's get started on today's driving tour of Torino here in Port St Lucie, Florida. There's a few ways you can get to the Torino neighborhood here in Port St Lucie. The first one, you're going to get off at I-95 at St. Lucie West Boulevard, which takes you into St. Lucie West. You can also go to the north and get off at Midway Road and then come in from the north side into Torino neighborhood. Now, we're going to go off of St. Lucie West Boulevard and we're going to get off at Northwest Peacock Boulevard. So there's three roads off of St. Lucie West Boulevard. You got Northwest Peacock Boulevard, you got California Boulevard, and also Cashmere Boulevard. Those are going to be the three ways to get into the Torino neighborhood from the south side of Torino. And this is going to be the main area of St. Lucie West. You got tons of restaurants. You got all your banks, gas stations. If you need to go out for a day of shopping, everything to the east of Peacock Boulevard, all the way basically to Cashmere on both sides of St. Lucie West Boulevard, which means the north side and south side, you're going to find everything possible. Nail salons, banks, you're going to find restaurants, there's hotels over here, there's Beals, there's Marshalls, there's a Lowe's home improvement store down the road. You got medical establishments, medical offices, you have little restaurants, you got a little bit of everything around here. So this is definitely also going to be a busier area driving through this area, as you can see in the video right now. And in just a few seconds, when this light turns green, we will make a left up here at Peacock Boulevard and head into Torino. And once we're done driving through the Torino neighborhood, maybe 20-30 minutes, then we'll drive through the shopping area to give you a better feel of what's over here shopping-wise. All right, let's make a left on Peacock Boulevard. Again, this is going to be the western entrance, and now we're heading to the north. And Torino, basically, so you have Torino Boulevard, which basically is like a big circle. It's not an actual circle, but it loops around the whole entire Torino neighborhood. And Torino's pretty big. It's probably the largest individual neighborhood on what we call the scattered lot areas. Again, you got a lot of commercial space over here. The fitness center that I'm a member of is back over there in that area. It's called Fitness and Go. I know it doesn't look like I work out all the time. I actually been slacking off there for a while. But it is actually, if you're looking for a really nice gym or fitness center, check out Fitness and Go here in St. Lucie West. It's actually really nice. And then over here to the right, you got a lot of the shops. Party City, you got Sprouts, Total Wine, you got Beals, you got Ross. I mean, you got everything possible over in that section. Now, Coming up here in just a few seconds is going to be Clover Park. That's where the New York Mets do their spring training games every year here. So if you're into baseball and you want to go to a spring training game, coming up in just a few minutes, give or take another 2-3 minutes so we get past this light, that will be where the Mets play. Just more views of all the industrial space, commercial space over here. Real quickly, again, everybody that's been watching my YouTube channel, I greatly appreciate it. Some of you have been asking to do like an update or a Torino neighborhood tour. So today I finally got the chance. The weather's pretty nice. It's a little windy, so I can't use my drone to get aerial videos. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. Again, if you do, smash that like button. Subscribe to my channel, leave comments, give it a thumbs up. And if you're looking to move to this area, again, encourage you to reach out to me anytime. All my contact information will be throughout the video. I can help you with new construction, resale homes. And in Torino, there's everything. Most of the homes in Torino were built between 1998. I don't know if any homes were actually built before 1998, and that's one of the reasons I like this area. The homes are 1998, 97, all the way up to 2025 currently. So just keep that in mind. It is a newer section overall here in Port St Lucie, Florida, if you're looking to be in a non-homeowner association area. Now, over here, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. This is Clover Park. This is where the New York Mets do the spring training games at. And this is right on the corner of Northwest Peacock and University Boulevard for reference for those that are trying to pay attention to where you're at. And I'll periodically put map overlays up as we're driving so that you can get your bearings straight as you're watching today's video. And again, it's probably going to be a long video, maybe 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes. And also there's a new regional park they're still trying to finalize and get construction started here in Torino, and we'll drive by where that location's going to be at. I don't know really what's going on. I don't think they got the final approvals for everything from what I've heard before, but sooner or later it's going to happen. There's a huge piece of land out here, and again, just more commercial space and everything over here. You know, little like retail stores. I wouldn't say retail stores, more like businesses are over here. So we're still on Peacock. And probably 3 to 4 minutes, we're going to be at one of the roundabouts that we'll circle around and then head into Torino. And then we'll be on Torino Boulevard, which will then circle us around the whole entire Torino neighborhood. So we'll drive by, look at a variety of the different homes. We'll drive by some of the other HOA communities that are actually in Torino. So again, let's kind of recap there too. There's also an RV resort over here. Those, I believe, you can buy and pay for your own RV lots. Not sure how we can see it in the video, but it's called Motor Coach Resort. It's actually really nice. There's one down in Jupiter, right off of Indiantown Road, west of I95 and the Florida Turnpike. They're really nice in there. I don't have an RV. I don't know if I ever would, but. All right, so coming up here is one of the roundabouts. So you'll see there's going to be 3 of these roundabouts or 2 of them. I can't remember exactly. I always forget that, depending on if you're coming off of Cashmere, California, or Peacock, you will find this. So this is California Boulevard here. This is one of the other ways into Torino. And if you notice this sign right here, says Interstate I95. So if you to go all the way to the north in Torino, you jump on Midway Road and then you can get on I95 from there. Over here to our right is Somerset College Prep, and also it's a gymnasium, Coach Jack D. White, home of the Spartans. So we're gonna quickly turn left here. So again, we are on the southern and most southern western area of Torino. So again, all these homes out here, these are all quarter-acre lots. A lot of them are 80 foot by 125. All these homes, from what I remember, and I've done some research on this as well, I don't think any home will be any older than 1997 or 1998. But this is one of the areas that, honestly, I wanted to consider buying a home at, but when I bought back in October, there was nothing available in the price range that I wanted to purchase. And that's something else to talk about. So you're going to find homes. You'll find some homes in here in the mid to high 300,000 range right now. Now, those are going to be smaller homes, 1,200 square feet, 1,300 square feet, probably 20, 25 years old. I'm sure a lot of those will need new roofs, so you got to keep that in mind. But the average price point in here, starting mid 400s, 500s, 550s, and I'm not saying that's the average, but you're going to find majority of the homes in the higher 400s all the way up to the high 600s, even up to $700,000+. So let's try not to get lost in here at this point. So if we were to go over that way, and I'm going to put it up on the map for reference. So I-95 is pretty close to some of the homes. So if you're looking, make sure you're careful about being too close to I-95, only because it's definitely going to have a lot of road noise being that close to it. A lot of people don't think about that when they're looking at everything online, but there is a good amount of road noise over there. I guess you can get used to it overall. So we're going to fast forward, go back up to Torino Boulevard, and then we're going to circle around on the loop. And again, if you enjoy these types of videos, and it's really helpful for you trying to get a better feel of Port St Lucie, leave comments on these videos that you really enjoy the videos, and it will help me make more of these videos. They are time consuming. More the editing aspect of editing these videos out. That's what generally takes some time to do after filming everything. But again, if you enjoy these types of videos, leave comments that you enjoy them. That really helps me understand better what my clients are looking for. All right, so we're back on Torino Boulevard. And I hope this Insta360 camera does its job. It's really cool. Now, there is a church over here. I'm not religious. I don't care if you are, but this is the Grace Family Church. I think this is the only church in the area. Now, coming up over here is a community called Windy Pines. I think this is the one, or no, it's the next one, sorry. So there are a couple HOA neighborhoods within Torino. And we're going to get back to some of the other areas here. Again, you do have some homes that are up alongside Torino Boulevard as well. And again, this is actually a nice area out here. You're not too far from everything, by no means. Now coming up in just a few seconds is a community called Windy Pines. So there's two sections of Windy Pines. We'll go through this section. I had a client looking over here a couple years ago. Now there is an HOA fee, but it's only like $60 or $64 a month. I don't remember what it really covers, but same style homes in here as you'll find anywhere else in Torino, but there is an HOA here. I believe you have to have only, no, actually I was wrong. I thought you could only do the white fences. But very well manicured over here. And actually, that house over there, straight ahead, is the house my client looked at a couple of years ago, right off of Poe Court. I think it's Poe Court or Poe Circle. Kind of like Po Boys. Anyway, so Windy Pines is one of the HOA neighborhoods here in the Torino section. And some of these lots are actually a little bit bigger than a quarter acre, but you'll find larger lots throughout Port St Lucie, especially in the scatter lot areas. So let's let's find a way to circle around and get out of here and head back over to the rest of Torino. And I might have just taken the long way. Yep, okay. Anyways, let me fast forward, and I'm going to get you back out of this community, back on a Torino Boulevard. All right, so we're back on Torino Boulevard. Now let's head over to where the Torino Regional Park is planned to be built. It's right off of Torino Boulevard, coming up here in about 3-4 minutes. But again, this just gives you another view of the Torino neighborhood. Overall, like I said, it's pretty quiet out here. I mean, it is almost built out, meaning there's less and less available lots. Got a little crane right there, a sandhill crane. Looks like the parents are getting ready to pick up their kids here shortly from the bus, dropping them off. So again, there's still lots of vacant land out here. Coming up over here on your left, these are, well, no, there's actually houses behind there. Sorry about that. And where are we at right now? We're getting close to where the regional park's going to be. So coming up way over here on our right. So this is I forget what's over here. So, oh, there is another church out here. Bethel Church. There's some townhomes or rental townhomes right over here. Never been in there, honestly, so couldn't answer anything. Villas at Torino. I think those are rentals. I could be wrong. Yeah, I believe they're rentals. They got the sign up over here. So coming up on our right is going to be, in just a second, this will all be part of the Torino Regional Park out here. They're going to have a BMX track. They're going to have pretty much everything out here, just for reference. And you can probably see this on the map right now too. I got a big aerial map up on this currently. So again, we're on Torino Parkway. Again, this is part of Torino over here still. And you can see they're doing all the road construction coming up in just a second. And I believe they started doing that in preparation for Torino Park. Now, I'm going to take you to the northernmost section of Torino, which we're going to make a left right here. And straight ahead is a community called Winter Lakes. And we're also going to take you over to the park that's back in here as well with all these cars. So there's a good amount of traffic over here, as you guys can tell. Oh yeah, school's getting out. I probably picked the worst time to film a video today. This is going to make the video a lot longer, unfortunately. But anyways, so hopefully once we can get past this school bus, I don't know how many more stops they're going to have, but kids getting out of school, walking home. I bet you a lot of them live in Winter Lakes. There's another community farther to the east called Vizcaya Falls. And then there's a apartment complex in here called Sanctuary at Winter Lakes. And I got to remember which turn to make to get off to go to Winter Lakes Park. But coming up here in just a second, again, you got plenty of homes over here. This is a new shopping plaza, if you want to call it that. It's like a strip mall. Bunch of different little establishments in here, restaurants. I haven't been back here in about 6 months, to be honest. I do want to try out that La Matinas. I think that was the name of it. I do want to check that place out. I heard it's pretty good in there. And I did. I missed the exit to Winter Lake. But anyways, coming way up in the distance is Midway Road. Not sure if you can see it. As we get closer, you'll probably be able to see it. But I'm going to turn here. But straight ahead is Midway Road. That is the cutoff between Port St Lucie Boulevard that's the cutoff between the city of Port St Lucie and Fort Pierce. So Fort Pierce will be on the north side. All right, I got to get my bearings. So here's a house for sale. Nice looking house. Again, there's a lot of nice houses out here for sure. 100%. A lot of nice houses out here. A lot of these people, believe it or not, I know my neighbors where I live at, there's a bunch of people that have been there for 25, 27 years. Nancy across the street, Roma next door to me, another lady down the road. So there's a lot of people that moved here from other areas. So now, okay, here's Winter Lakes Park right over here. They got baseball fields. They got walking trails. We're going to drive through there in just a second. Great place if you have kids. They have a dog park over here as well, which is nice. I don't know personally I'd want to live across the street from a park because I know it gets pretty hectic in here, especially on like if they got any games and soccer events, baseball events. Nothing against it, but so you got a children's playground area over here. You got the dog parks right here. So the dog parks are right here to our left. They do have pickleball courts. They got I think 2 pickleball or 4 pickleball courts, 2 tennis courts. And the problem is I can't see it from my angle right now. But again, nice park over here in the Torino area. It's called Winter Lakes Park. Covered, what do you call them, gazebos? I think that's what they're called right there. Probably no fishing. Does say beware of alligators? Yes, there's alligators. If there's water, there could be alligators. All right, let's head out of here and show you some more of the area here in Torino before we head over to the shopping area. I can see the video's already been about 20 minutes long, I think. I had to shut it off when I was leaving Windy Pines earlier. Again, if you're enjoying today's video, smash that like button. Really helps me out. So as we're driving, let me go over a couple more things I forgot to say early in the video. So all these homes, except for Vizcaya Falls and Winter Lakes, there's two HOA gated communities in here. Everything else is going to be on a 1/4 acre lot or slightly larger, but most of them are going to be 1/4 acre lots. All the homes here, unless I'm wrong, everything is on city water and city sewer. I believe when they started building this up back in the late 90s, again, the oldest home sold over the last 5 years when I did my research was 1998. I could not find any home that was older than 1998 over the last 5 years sold in Torino. So it kind of gives you an idea that all these homes are 1998 or newer. There might be 1 or 2 other homes that were built before 98, but I couldn't find it on the MLS records when I was doing my research. So again, no HOA. There's no CDD fees out here. Prices out here, you'll find homes in the mid to high 300s, not too many of them. They're going to be the smaller homes, probably older homes built in the late 90s. You'll find homes in the 400s, 500s, 600s, and even some over 700. You will find the nicer built homes that have the hurricane impact windows and doors, higher ceilings, larger square footage. They're going to be in the high 5s to mid 6s, close to 7. So just keep that in mind. It is a little pricier out here, just due to the fact that this is a desirable section of Port St Lucie. And again, there's more new homes than there are old homes. If that makes sense. So anyways, let's fast forward and let's get back to where all the shopping's at so we can finish up today's video, and I'll see you in a few seconds. All right, so we just left the Torino neighborhood. Now we're on Northwest Kashmir Boulevard, which is the easternmost way to get in here off of St. Lucie West Boulevard. You do have the Westgate K through 8 school right here. So again, this is off of Northwest Cashmere. And over to our right, while this community, I'm trying to get my bearings straight right now, this is part of St. Lucie West. Now, St. Lucie West has a lot of 55 plus neighborhoods in it. There is, I believe, one all ages. So let's go back real quick. So west of St. Lucie West Boulevard, which is where we are at. Again, north of St. Lucie West Boulevard is where we're at right now on Northwest Cashmere. And over to our right, this is called St. Lucie West. And then over there to our left is the Florida Turnpike. So there is no access from the Florida Turnpike directly to get off at Torino or St. Lucie West Boulevard. But again, to our right is St. Lucie West. This is part of the St. Lucie West development. St. Lucie West spans all the way from on the south side of Torino all the way down to Crosstown Parkway. Or is it Crosstown Boulevard? I should know that. I live off Crosstown. That's scary. But anyways, in a couple minutes, we'll be up right back at St. Lucie West Boulevard where all the shopping starts, and we're going to drive you through some of the shopping centers to give you a feel. But we're going to pass by some of these communities in the meantime. Like over on the right, those are villas, 55 plus and over villas. And then over to our left, actually I forget which school this was again. Oh, it's Renaissance Charter School. Now you got the Lowe's Home Improvement Store over here to your left as well. More shopping in there. And we are coming up on St. Lucie West Boulevard. And again, this is where you're going to find whatever you need shopping-wise, medical businesses. You want to get your nails done, a pedicure, or manicure. If you want to go grocery shopping, everything you need is going to be over in this area. You got a Cleveland Clinic. I think this is a smaller, it's a 24-hour emergency, but they do have different services over here. As you can tell, imaging, lab services, outpatient care. So this is going to be a very busy area. I know a lot of people in the past have complained that traffic in Port St Lucie is horrible. Over here in St. Lucie West, traffic's pretty bad. It's especially when everybody from up north comes down for the winter months. Traffic is this is one of the worst areas, other than off of Port St Lucie Boulevard, maybe Gatlin Boulevard, more in the main section of Port St Lucie, which is to the south of us. My favorite areas, and I'm going to do a video soon on, I don't know if it's going to be the top 5, it might be the top 3 best areas, maybe 5 areas to live in Port St Lucie. And a lot of that's because just nicer, little less traffic. It's getting worse, but it's not like Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Chicago, New York style traffic. It doesn't compare to anything like that. Over here on the right is Kings Isle. Again, that's an active adult community. Directly to the right, that's where the clubhouse is at. They got the community pool over there. And coming up here on our right as well is the entrance into the Cascades 55 plus community or active adult community. And you got a lot of shopping. I'm going to turn in here real quick. So again, everything you possibly need shopping-wise will be here in St. Lucie West. I mean, everything possible. There's nothing here. There's no way they don't have it here unless it's a specialty store. And as you can tell today, this video is being filmed on a Thursday afternoon around 3:30 p.m. And you can see how many cars are out in this parking lot. Just to show you how busy and active this place is for a Thursday afternoon on a weekday. I know spring break is coming up here soon in the next week, I think it is. Maybe you're wrong. I don't even know when spring break starts anymore. Coming up on our right, we got an LA Fitness, which is one of the fitness centers out here in St. Lucie West area. Again, I'm a member at Fitness and Go, which we drove by it earlier in today's video. I prefer that gym over an LA Fitness, but everybody has their opinions. Over here to our right is the Publix. And I mean, technically speaking, you know, since there's so many active adult communities that live, or since there's so many active adult neighborhoods over here in St. Lucie West, you are going to find the population is going to be on the older side rather than the younger side, majority-wise at least. Oh, I didn't know this place even existed. If you're looking over here to our right, Academy Sports and Outdoors. Never noticed that place before. It looks brand new, and I'm probably wrong. But again, this is just some of the shopping here in St. Lucie West. Got a dental office right there. And try to get out of here and wrap up today's video. All right, for those of you that have made it this far, I know it's semi-long video, maybe not the most entertaining video, but you know, it's kind of like you're with me riding shotgun. I did it in a video last year. I did a couple driving tour videos and people loved them. These videos give you a better feel of what it's like living here, driving around. It's kind of like you're in the driver's seat driving for yourself. At the end of the day, I hate when I say over to our left right there is Country Club Estates. One of my clients, Gregory, and what was his wife's name? They bought a home. That's a resale neighborhood, very nice neighborhood. But again, there's so much shopping, everything possible here in St. Lucie West. There's nothing here. I don't think you won't find what you need in St. Lucie West. But again, St. Lucie West is about 7-8 minutes, 10 minutes from the Torino neighborhood. So you are close to everything. Anyways, I think I'm going to wrap up today's video. Again, I appreciate you staying to the end. Any of you that actually watch this whole video to the end, I greatly appreciate it. Once again, if you're looking to move to Port St Lucie, Florida, you're looking to purchase a home, or if you know somebody that's looking to sell a home and you have a friend that's looking for a realtor in the area, I'd be glad to help you. Again, I can help you with new construction homes. I can help you with resale homes. You will find new construction homes still being built and sold in Torino. All different builders. You got all the builders from D.R. Horton, which I'm not a fan of. I've said in my other videos. You got Adams Homes. You have Synergy Homes. You got... I'm drawing a blank. There's Pace 2000. There's probably, I don't know, 20 different builders, 25 that have built in Port St. Lucie. And now that a lot of these lots are sold out, we're not seeing as many homes anymore being built, if that kind of makes sense. Probably doesn't make sense, but it makes sense. But anyways, again, you're looking to move here. My name is David Rogers. I'm a licensed real estate broker. I live here. I work here. You can call me, text me, shoot me an email anytime. All my contact information, I probably would have had it throughout the video. If not, it'll be down in the description below. But your best way to get a hold of me the quickest, call me or text me. Unless I'm filming a video, I turn the airplane mode off so no one can call me while I'm trying to film these videos. But anyways, end of the day, I hope you enjoyed today's video. And we will hopefully see you soon on the next one. And don't forget, smash that like button, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you soon.